Chris and Steve Show on WMMR, and we're here today with Kathy Jordan from the Philadelphia Community Cats Council. Nice to meet you, Kathy.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having us.
Oh, my pleasure. Anything cats, I'm a big fan of. I'm one of those dudes now, and apparently our ranks are growing, who freely admit a complete love of cats.
The more the better.
The more the better.
Yep.
Explain to us what it is exactly that the Philadelphia Community Cats Council does.
It's a 501c3
Okay.
that was created in 2007. And the purpose of the PCCC is to provide low-cost spay-neuter clinics for stray, feral, and abandoned animals that the people rescue out on the street, whether it's an individual or a rescue group like Green Street Rescue.
I was on your Facebook page and noting how it was kitten season,
Yeah.
and just because the cats are allowed to go out and roam, and
Yep.
and you're doing such a disservice to these animals when you do it. Explain just how bad the overflow is.
The problem is that a lot of people treat animals like furniture,
Yeah.
and when it's unwanted, it's just put outside. Most people don't have access to a low-cost clinic. They don't know where it's located. They don't have transportation to the clinic, and of course, they can't afford it. So the cat just goes outside, and of course, it'll be pregnant very shortly.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that cats can get pregnant at 6 months of age, and that gestation is only 65 days, so a cat can have almost 3 litters a year. So you have one cat that has 6 kittens, and 6 months later, those 6 kittens and mom are all having kittens, and all of a sudden you've got 50 cats when you started just with one 18 months ago.
It's a horrific problem, and my wife and I right now are currently fostering 4 kittens.
Do you need more?
Well, we'll after we get these moved. You're right. People are very dismissive. Well, they go out. It's nature. It's so on and so forth. They don't realize that they're consigning these animals to horrible existence.
With those Arctic freezes we've had, I
Yeah.
don't know how a lot of cats survive the winter months. And in the summer, it's just as bad with the heat, and they get dehydrated from lack
Yeah.
of water. There's the parasites, the flies, the worms, the fleas. So they suffer both seasons, and it's not fair to have them outside when at no fault of their own.
How do people go about if they do? First off, you take volunteers.
Yes, we are an all-volunteer group.
All volunteer group, okay.
Our clinics are practiced or done at the Pet Mechanic. They
Okay.
support what we do, and they provide us with a low-cost pricing for the rescues that our trappers bring in.
Okay.
They are available on the weekdays. Appointments are required.
If people want to donate money or assistance financially, how do they go about doing that?
We take donations, whether it's in kind, blankets, towels, carriers of food. We'll also take cash, of course.
Doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
And you can also do that online with PayPal, or you can send us a check directly. We have a post office box you can mail it to. Once again, if there's any questions, you can email greenstrescue@gmail.com or info@phillycats.org, and we can answer your questions that way. You'll find them both on the Facebook and on the website. And something to point out, too, is that PCC is a clinic for low-cost spay-neuter. We are not a shelter.
Right.
We are not a building. The people that volunteer and help to get the cats fixed at the clinics are trappers that do that on their own on top of their full-time jobs.
Okay.
And we are always looking for volunteers to help us trap to bring to the clinic that PCC offers. And it's available, to anyone out there, whether it's one cat in your backyard or you've got a colony of cats at the dumpster down the street. We can help you work to trap them, and you have the clinic then to make sure they get fixed so you stop the reproduction problem.
Excellent. It's a vitally important thing that you're doing. We thank you for doing it. And all the information is obviously will be posted and is posted, and people can get in touch with you. But it's a pleasure meeting you, and thank you for all that you're doing. It's a good cause.
Thank you for making people aware.
Oh, my pleasure.